Right. So the topic I chose for this presentation was how sleep impacts your productivity. So yeah, that's sleep and productivity. So how sleep helps. A proper night's sleep boosts a lot of cognitive functions, including memory, alertness, decision making, problem solving. As you'll all know, these are extremely vital functions for in the workplace. There's a lot of evidence and been a lot of studies on this. One particular study in America was done on about 4,000 workers, and they found that there was significantly worse productivity, performance, and safety outcomes. And they estimated that they made a $1,967 loss in productivity per worker due to poor sleep, which is a crazy statistic per worker. So yeah, it really impacts everything you do. So the next slide shows the effects of actual sleep deprivation. As you can see, there's some really serious impacts, not only on your cognitive functions, but also on your overall health. So workers with long shifts and changing and varying shift patterns actually see a lot of health problems as they progress, and it's unfortunately quite a common thing. Yeah, so most people would associate the cognitive impairment and the memory lapses with sleep deprivation, and how that would affect people in the workplace. But it is also the health issues that seeps into people's work as well, especially with the physical ones. As you can see on the right there, muscles are affected by loss of sleep, and that includes the heart, which is definitely not something you want to be playing about with. Up next, so this is quality over quantity in the work, not the sleep. Quality of work has been proven to be way more important than the quantity, with the fairly common catchphrase nowadays that you can see there: work smarter, not harder. You can achieve a lot more by doing things efficiently rather than just working a lot. Yeah, so a lack of sleep inhibits the cognitive functions required for this efficient work, which really impairs how much you can achieve in your time. So conversely, quality and quantity affect sleep. So the last slide was about quality being better for work, but when it comes to sleep, quality and quantity both play a very big part on how good your rest actually is. And there are lots of measures on how to kind of quantify sleep, because obviously it's quite a personal experience, and it's quite difficult to actually pin down. But of the studies that have been done, it does actually show that quality does again matter a little bit more. There was a recent analysis found that sleep quality is better than sleep quantity with employee perceptions and emotions such as workload, perceived control, and general strain. Decreased sleep quality is also associated with difficulties with social interactions in the workplace, including feelings of ostracism. It actually also increases aggression, which obviously is not something you want in the workplace. So the circadian rhythm, commonly known as the body clock, is the thing that dictates when we feel tired. And roughly for every 2 hours that we're awake, we accumulate 1 hour of the need for sleep, basically. And yeah, that just kind of it dictates how much we need to sleep. Yeah, to be efficient, we need to kind of follow that. And breaking those rules, like I said earlier, with shift changes can lead to more tiredness throughout the day, because you haven't got a set kind of schedule and routine. Another challenge to the circadian rhythm occurs in workers in regions where sunlight exposure and temperature change dramatically change due to the seasonal variation, which also impacts your habits, your sleep habits, and can negatively affect alertness and performance. The negative impact of sleep deprivation is one area that is often undervalued by workers and by human resource management. Sleep deprivation resulting either from poor choices related to sleep habits or to occupational requirements, such as shift changes, is a common cause of sleep and sleepiness related detriments in the workplace. Sleep deprivation negatively impacts a wide range of employee performance, health, and well-being issues, including immune defense reaction, cardiovascular functioning, metabolic disorders, mood disorders, effective reactivity, motivation, subject to effort, accidents in the workplace, and performance on many types of vigilance and more complex cognitive tasks. In addition, daytime sleepiness is related to higher mortality rates, cardiovascular disease, and diabetes, and fatigue related accidents. This wide range of effects related to poor and inadequate sleep has led some to declare a sleep crisis as a public health issue. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's really important and seeps into everything we do.
Yeah, I have a question. I'm not sure if I missed it, but what's the recommended amount of sleep that we'd need, and does it vary for different types of people?
Yeah, so the kind of average recommendation is 8 hours, which is because of that circadian rhythm where for every 2 hours you're awake, you need 1 hour sleep. So that ratio splits to 16 hours awake and 8 hours asleep.
Okay, and would this vary for maybe I don't know, someone who's 6'5" might need more sleep than someone who's 5'1"? Are there any differences like that, or is it generally the same for all people?
There is quite a variance in like circadian rhythm, so it is very kind of a personal thing. I'm I think there would be a lot of variables to do with that, but yeah, I think it just averages at around 8 hours per day.